Welcome, guys, back to Holy Qur'an Message of the Week, Part 2. I didn't finish it because I ain't have no storage left in this phone at the moment. I mean, over the weekend, my phone went to acting up funny, overheating. Then it said it's got too much moisture in there, couldn't charge it and all this and that. And now, it went from there to something I done done as far as stop putting some more lights into my vehicle, and I can't charge my phone up at the moment. So, but I'll finish that off right after this, and I'll make sure you the lights a little later. But anyway, let's go on and finish up this chapter, which is 83, Universal Test. Default in duty. A default. It's like when you got a lot of different programs, and then forget how to really use your phone, and then you just have to reboot your phone to default the default apps and everything, so you can use it properly for the basic things of what it's being used for. Default in duty could be what's men duties are to be the protectors, are to be the providers, the shelterers for the family. So a default and duty on that is doing that, which in fact showed up there in Atlanta, Georgia, in Stone Mountain, marching in formation and not like a mob, so they would not get mobbed by the police. And they weren't talking all that Black Lives Matter, which is founded by a Jewish member for infiltration into the black community for our downfall, but in the front line cloaked as something good for us. Basically, Black Lives Matter is sponsored by one of the elite Jews, Soros, just like Hitler was funded by the elite Jews back in the day toward the poor Jews. Yes, the poor Jews. They wanted to take out their own people so they can gain more power. Well, that's what they're trying to do with black folks here in America. Take out black people, depopulate the planet so they can gain more power that they're not going to be able to use anyway after 30 years, because they're going to naturally be dying off by their birth. I'm trying to get the right word, but I haven't been talking so much. I've been more in action. So a person that's been talking more, they got all the rust out, and they oiled up and lubed up, and they just rolling with it. But I've been more in action mode. So I'm more lubed up and oiled up in action. Meaning taking care of business. Boom, 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 boom. If I would have taken you through a whole week of mine of what I've been doing, or really when I'm really doing it, boom, 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 going east, west, north, south, over Dallas like Superman or something, then you'll understand. But I'm more lube and taking care of business and action instead of words. Because you can talk to people all day and talk to them all night, but if they don't put no action to your words, then your words really not being no effect to nobody. But when you put action into it without the talk, or you can do just a little talking, you do the action, they're more forced to have to react. Or they get ran over, or they get left behind, or they move forward. But with just the talk, I done learned, I done did that. Going through the community, talking door to door, talking to people at the mall and on the street corners, in the middle of the street, hitting every street corner, hitting every block, ward by ward, east side, west side, north side, south side. I done that. Talk. But if they not gonna put no things into action from the talk, I mean, sometimes it's best just going to back off and let them feel the pressure of what your actions and your talk have been preventing them from. they'll get the picture better. That's what I've learned over time. But let's get on into it. We're gonna start back here at 21 rather. Those drawn near to Allah witness it. Surely the righteous are in bliss, on raised couches, gazing. Thou recognizest in their faces the brightness of bliss. You know, even in hard times, a person that's righteous and in bliss, you can barely even you would barely even know if they was in a good time period, bad time period, going through hardship, or in a comfortable time period, because it's the inside, mentally, where the peace really lies, the bliss really lies. The righteousness comes from the inside outward. They are given to drink of a pure drink, sealed. Pure drink can be pure words, so you ain't got to be getting confused and making wrong moves and making wrong actions. You get pure truth, so you make the right move at the right time. You say the right thing at the right time. You can help other people get in line in information and in the right times, so we don't lose out on nothing. That's pure drinking. Sealed meaning it's you can't contaminate it. You can't put nothing else inside of the pure drink because it's sealed. You can't taint it. It's sealed. The sealing of it is with musk. That's interesting. And for that, let the aspirers aspire. Musk, could that be for sweat? Sweat and blood and tears sealed it so it cannot be tainted. And it is tempered with water coming from above. And tempered, could that be that it stays at a certain degree or a certain temperature, or a certain effect with the water that comes down on top of that from the sweat and blood that seals the pure water? A fountain from which drink those drawn near to Allah. And the ones that's drinking from this fountain is the ones that's near to Allah, or God, or whatever name you want to call them by. Yahweh. Surely they who are guilty used to laugh at those who believe. They used to laugh at us. You know, oh, that nigga weird. Oh, he don't know what he talking about. He over there talking about he don't eat pork. You need to eat some of this bacon, man. Go eat some of this bacon, man. Get some of that catfish, man. Them shrimp, man. He all eating on shrimp. What you gonna eat then? Ain't nothing else over here to eat. All this type of stuff. But now they starting to recognize, because I was thinking about it earlier, that I'm starting to feel a lot of the pressure that used to I felt, I'm pretty sure a lot of us felt it on our shoulders, is in the thickness of it in our face, and what we had to do for livelihood because of people ignorance. But it's a new generation coming up where you don't have to explain to them in total detail. You ain't got to break it down to them in total detail. You can just say them a word or a phrase or a sentence, and they already on point. They already know what you're talking about. And then they can input to that. Oh man, you know what? That makes this, and they can add to that, which feeding you as well, taking the pressure and the weight off of you of so much of the ignorance of our people, for our upliftment, for our journey to freedom. They are given to drink. Well, I already said that part. Surely they who are guilty used to laugh at those who believe. And when they passed by them, they winked at one another. as if they doing something that the righteous don't know about, or they getting over on something without us knowing about it, or they think they getting some kind of benefit that we're not getting the benefit of because of the way we strive to live. And when they return to their people, they return exalted. Exalting. Yeah, I'm the man. No, you know them ain't got no money, man. Them man boy ain't got no money. Look at him out there, look like a clown, sweating and all this all day, talking about Muhammad speaks and Muhammad final call and bean pies, man. I'm the one with all the money, man. You know, selling them drugs, man, killing off these beans, baby, and breaking up these relationships and these families and stuff, man. I'm the man. No, you ain't the man. You one of the biggest, dumbest devils on the planet. And when they saw them, they said, surely these are in error, and they were not sent as keepers over them. So this day, those who believe laugh at the disbelievers. Now it's flipped around. People really understand what you really was doing. See, they didn't really understand what the dope dealers were doing back then. They didn't really understand what that crack was doing to people. They didn't understand what calling women bitches and hoes and slapping them around and was doing to them at that time. They didn't understand how you telling people to go to college and graduate from high school and then they can't get no job, how much of a lie it was, and how it was affecting not just them and their families and stuff. I mean, I'm thinking like, shoot, as far as I'm concerned, you know, we got people out here that when everybody else was skipping class, we was in class getting the A's. We was getting the A's and the B's. And then we went to college and we was doing good in college while they didn't even go to college and things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? Now we get out and we can't even get no job. They out here blacklisting us. They don't even want us to be successful. They over here holding back our unemployment when we've been worked hard for this country since we got able to work. The hell with just working for goddamn school district. I've been working for my people since I came out, working in employment, paying taxes, working 1, 2, 3, 4 jobs, and then they want to deny what's offered to us. See, then that makes the other generation like, dang, maybe we shouldn't go to school. Maybe we should skip class and skip them A's and B's. We ain't gonna get nothing from it. They ain't doing nothing but telling us lies. We get a college degree and we can't do nothing with it. Might as well go and start our own business right now. Skip your school, skip your college. I can learn, teach myself online more so and more widely than what the teachers teach and in college teach. When they trying to give you certain things, I may not want to study that right now because that ain't what I need as far as my business adventure, so I can go on and advance myself. So don't be holding back and waiting back because of some because you got to graduate or go to college and get a degree. You can start your business now, because you wait till 5, 10, 15 years and find out you in a worse predicament than what you in now, when you ain't got to pay no rent, you ain't got to pay no bills, you ain't got to pay your car note, you ain't got to pay for no gas, you ain't got to pay for no phone bill, you ain't got to pay for no time to relax and ease your mind and relax and brainstorm and think and write and study. You got it now. But when you ain't got it then and you in a worse predicament, man, you gonna regret it. You gonna be regretting it. I'm trying to tell you something. So this day, those who believe laugh at the disbelievers on raised couches gazing. Surely the disbelievers are rewarded as they did. With that being stated, family, keep your heads up, stay focused. Peace. Part 2.